And is this all of your friend group, your family members?
Yes, we all play soccer together, so it's really, really nice, and we have a good community here, and everybody just loves each other. It's beautiful.
I love it. Ivory Coast, Norway fans, they've been joining in on each other's traditions. I've seen some fans from the other side dancing to the music. I've also seen some of these fans doing the traditional row that Norway's been doing. So it's just been a ton of fun here outside of Texas Live. It's been active literally all morning. I mean, there is not a person who doesn't have a smile on their face, isn't having a great time. You look around here too. I mean, all of these people joining in on the fun, just taking videos, immersing themselves with others' cultures. So fun, guys. Back to you.
Yeah, that's the other thing I love about the World Cup. All of these cultures just coming to North Texas and really showing off, so people that maybe don't have teams in the tournament any longer, we can really take part and have fun too.
Well, especially today, right? I mean, we've seen the crowds essentially be one side versus the other, but for these games in the round of 32, which we don't really know who's going to play until just a few days before, you've got all of these folks who said, you know what, I'm investing in my love of soccer, and that's why I'm going to go to this game. Of course, we're, what, 3 days into this first ever round. Jeff Kolb in Dallas Stadium on the touchline this morning. This is, of course, the first game being played here in North Texas.
Yeah, no, this is the first knockout stage match here, first of 4, and as you said, Steve, this is the first round of 32 we've ever had in the history of the World Cup. Previously, you started with 32 teams and then progressed to 16 and went from there. So this is a huge opportunity for both of these nations. Really, really awesome to see, as we just did in Peyton May's live shot, those Ivory Coast fans. And when it comes to the continent of Africa, there's never been a World Cup champion. There was so much excitement last time out in Qatar in 2022. Morocco was the Cinderella story, making it all the way to the semifinal. No African nation had ever accomplished that before. And now, Morocco, of course, moving on in dramatic fashion last night. Morocco and Ivory Coast, 2 of 9 African nations that advanced to this round of 32. So, as you mentioned, we're seeing all different types of fans. The seats are filling up, and people have spent good money to be here and not necessarily have a close seat. Thank God for the big board here at Jerry World, and we can take a look at that now, as the nosebleeds, those are valuable too. So you're seeing some fans that don't have colors of either nation, Norway or Ivory Coast, that they are in the building. So everybody waiting right now for these teams to take the pitch, as we're here just over 70 minutes out from the beginning of a do-or-die match. And I'm very curious to see what warm-ups look like. We've got some soccer balls out here already, and some cones, and that's all well and good and normal, but knowing that possibility for the penalty kick shootout, we'll see if maybe the hay is in the barn. They've already done that part of their training, and maybe something will be different as far as what we see out here momentarily from these two teams. When you think about the population of these two countries that I think a lot of people here in the Metroplex and the United States are learning about through this tournament, Norway, I will tell you, and you could probably see it already, it looks like there's more red than orange and green. Norway, under 6 million is their population. Ivory Coast, 33 million, so just a couple million more than Texas, which it just keeps making me laugh when you compare some of these countries to our state. Really gives you a sense for how huge the state of Texas is, and all of these different fan bases, the teams, the people, they're learning that truly everything is bigger here in Texas.
And we've really been spoiled here in North Texas, Jeff. I mean, just the star power that we've seen already come through in the group stage. Now we have guys like Odegaard, who is occasionally the captain for Club Arsenal overseas, and we have to talk about Erling Haaland too. I mean, we have been seeing some true star power, and that trend might continue as we go further into this tournament.
No, it could. So on Friday, we hope to see Mo Salah with Egypt. He is injured, so there is some question there, but he is one of the premier stars in the English Premier League. And then when you look ahead to next Monday, there's a chance we could get two teams we've already seen, Croatia and Austria. But if not, if it's the opposite of that possibility, it will be Spain with Lamine Yamal and Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo. How amazing would that be? And then when you look at the semifinal, France would have to go through a path with Dallas Stadium being their semifinal destination. So Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele. So many amazing superstars still to come, adding to the list of Erling Haaland and Lionel Messi and Harry Kane.
Yeah, incredible stuff. Haaland, of course, 4 goals already on his resume in tournament play. Jeff Kolb, we appreciate you. And by the way, let's not count out those seats way up in the rafters. As you know, you're so close to the transom windows. Good lighting for the selfies.
And a cement ledge. You can put more stuff on it. There's more space up in the nosebleeds. Don't count them out. Don't cut us out either, because the 10 will be back right after this as we take a live look at the pitch inside of Dallas Stadium. Norway versus Ivory Coast in just about an hour. To the 10, everybody. TCO Muzinga outside of Dallas Stadium. Fans are keeping the party going just about an hour before kickoff. Hey, TCO.
I don't even say anything, baby. This is Cote d'Ivoire. This is Africa, baby. Hey. Everyone together here chanting.
The soccer is just a celebration, and we're here to celebrate every country. Myself, I'm from Benin, but I'm here with my brothers from Ivory Coast, and we're just here to celebrate.
Listen, my family, I just told you, I'm Congolese, you're from Benin, we got Cote d'Ivoire here. We're family, we're cousins, we got it. I love it, I love it. What is something something that you can tell our viewers out there, people in North Texas, something they don't know about Cote d'Ivoire and even just Africa in general?
You know, Africa is broad, and you need to have at least a friend from Africa.
I know that's right. Say it again.
You will need at least a friend from Africa, because you know there's different experience there, and I have a lot of people that come and travel with me every time I go there, and they always have fun.
I love it, love it. Thank you so much. Ale, on y va, on y va. Thank you so much. Guys, that is a vibe. I have nothing else to say. This is what you can expect when you see fans from Cote d'Ivoire, and when you do see them, just say on y va, ale. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, appreciate you making friends everywhere you should go. So are Stephen Dial and Peyton Yeager. They're inside Dallas Stadium.
We haven't been
hey
to
guys.
Dallas Stadium before, no. Hey guys, hey, we're with our friends Braga and Sven. They're from Norway, but they live in Peytontown, Houston. How has it been? This is your first time in this stadium?
Yeah, it's been fantastic so far. It's a little the walk outside. It's hotter than it was in Boston when it was flooding and raining, but it's good. It's all good. We live in Texas, so we're used to it. So.
What should we expect from Norway fans today? We are so excited to host you.
A lot of smiley faces. We're happy we're here. We're happy we made it through the group stage, but we still believe we can go further. So.
And you said you bought this ticket in the lottery. Are you at liberty to say how much you spent?
A lot.
We are talking several thousands of dollars for all the tickets. So.
Confident.
But it was, I got to think, it's probably 15 tickets altogether.
Oh my God.
16 for potentially 6 matches.
So he's already confident. He told us he's already booked. You've already booked everything to hopefully play
I
Brazil.
have booked the flights round trip to New York for the game on the 5th. I've also booked a one-way refundable ticket for the Miami quarterfinal game against England. I believe.
Is it going to be loud in here?
What?
Is it going to be loud in here with your chants?
Oh, I sure hope so. It's going to be loud.
Can we row back to them?
We're rowing.
Let's do the row. What is it?
What do we do?
Oh, we got to row too?
I'll do it.
The
I'll do it.
drums. Roo. Roo. Roo.
I'll hold it. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, we're going to send it back to y'all.
Listen, he does the drums and he rows. They can do it all out there.
I was hoping Peyton would put the helmet on.
I know, yeah, I was too. It's a good look.
It's a
know,
good
this
look.
is really
It's a good look. He completes it. We got a final check of our question of the day. Stick around. Special coverage of World Cup on the 10 is back right after the break. Question of the day: if you could attend one major sporting event, which would you choose? Listen, when you look at the diversity of the American finals options here, right? The NFL, the NBA, the NHL, and so on and so forth, 45%. The fact that 36% of our viewers are saying, you know what, this World Cup might have something to it, I think is pretty impressive.
And listen, a final would be incredible, especially given the talent that will eventually end up there in just a few weeks, we're talking about.
Well, and we've seen some of that talent also here. I mean, to think that, you know, Messi makes history at Dallas Stadium, to see some of these other huge names, Haaland on the pitch today, Diamande as well. I mean, it's going to be a great day in sports here in North Texas.
Hey, fans are ready for it. We are about an hour from kickoff. Norway and Ivory Coast battling it out for who will continue in the tournament, who will be sent home. We will be back with World Cup live coverage in just a bit. Stick with us
on Fox Local.
Welcome to the Fox Kickoff. It is Tuesday, June 30th. We will continue local live coverage of the World Cup.
All right, Norway taking on the Ivory Coast at Dallas Stadium in just about an hour. We're going to take you for a live look at the stadium right now. This is, of course, the first of two-round match of 32 matches that'll be played here in North Texas. Jeff Kolb is live at Dallas Stadium on the touchline. I know your time is limited there. The closer we get to the game, they're going to usher you off the pitch. How are things looking out there, friend?
Well, they're going to have to pull me. You know, they can pull me off because I don't want to leave, right? This is unbelievable to be this close. And so I'll give you a quick little play-by-play of what just happened, which is the sprinklers went off. There was a really nice attendant on the field who put his foot on the closest sprinkler to us to sort of keep it from spraying this far. And now that part is done. And so any moment here, we will start seeing players, including Erling Haaland, come out onto the pitch. You can kind of hear and feel a little bit more of the atmosphere now as this place starts to fill in. And just to sort of recap the gravity of what we have on our hands here today, it's the first of 4 knockout stage matches. That means it's our first time in this building, Dallas Stadium, ever seeing a do-or-die match in the World Cup. We'll get 3 more of these after today, but this is just a premier matchup between two nations, Norway and Ivory Coast, that have never won one of these. They've never won a knockout round match. One of them will today. One of them, the run ends here at Dallas Stadium. So we'll see how many goals we get and what the drama holds, Paige and Steve, but it promises to be something special for fans of both nations and just fans of the game that have paid a good price to be here for this round of 32 match.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a crazy matchup, and while you're seeing a lot of action inside of the stadium, we have, who I believe Peyton Yeager and Stephen Dial a little bit higher up than where you are. You guys just had the Viking helmet on. You had I mean, you lost all of the additions here, but you're still up there getting ready for all of the action. Hey, guys.
I know we're on the hunt now for a Côte d'Ivoire fan.
Okay.
Maybe we'll bring that up next because we're starting to feel the energy.
It's a lot of people are coming in here now. Now it's starting to bubble over, and this is the moment that we're waiting for. And I think, so we're going to pause. The national anthem for the United States is playing right now. I know it's going to be an awkward moment, but we're going to pause real quick. We just wanted to pause for that really quick.
I lost us for a second. I heard of stars.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Stars,
you know it's Dallas
you got local people here.
Yeah, so fans are now filling the lower bowl, the top deck, everywhere.
Oh,
it's a lot of people on the concourse.
Over there, even so much red.
Yeah, it's a lot of people here.
Oh my gosh, and so, I mean, I can feel the energy in the concourse, and we talked about this earlier. A lot of different fan bases here. We've seen a lot of different countries.
A lot of Mexico.
A lot of Mexico, big game today for them. But we're on the Norway side, so a lot of red for us as well. And
but hey, our people outside, Ticia and Peyton have been talking to a lot of Côte d'Ivoire.
I love saying
fans.
that, Côte d'Ivoire. They have been talking to a lot of fans out there in the Arlington Entertainment District, Texas Live. They have the music. They are ready to rock and roll. Is Ticia out there?
Yeah,
Should
we're going to send
her?
it to Ticia. Ticia, who are you with now?
Yes, I'm so excited. She brings the energy.
Okay, guys.
We fire. Zim.
This is Côte d'Ivoire, baby.
Go home. Laissez aller partir. They gotta go home, man.
They want to work for Fox Sports. Thank you guys so much. Can I ask you a quick question? Okay, you guys got a score? You got a score for today?
I got a 2-1 for Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay, Côte d'Ivoire. And for those who don't know much about Côte d'Ivoire, hi cousin, I'm Congolese. What's up? Hello, what's up? What's up? Okay, so what do you want people to know about Côte d'Ivoire that don't know about it?
Côte d'Ivoire is a beautiful country in West Africa. We have beautiful landscape. We have beautiful people. Our gastronomy is one of the best in West Africa. And we invite you to come and visit because African people are very welcoming. Right? We are the first producer of cocoa in the world. We have gold, we have diamond, we have everything you can think about. We have beautiful women and wonderful men.
And
so
beautiful
come on.
women.
Yeah.
We have beautiful women. Okay, all right.
Come to Ivory Coast, come enjoy. For example, you won't regret.
You looking for a wife, y'all? Maybe not. Oh, just kidding. Okay. Hey, this game is about to start pretty soon. I don't even know what time it is, but I know in less than an hour. Again, this is the vibe right now, where you can see from both fans from Norway and both fans from Côte d'Ivoire as well. Guys, thank you so much. Go ahead and say something in French so you can teach our viewers some French. Allez, on y va.
Merci beaucoup, Fox. Merci beaucoup. On va gagner.
Amen. Okay, guys, I'm going to send it back to you. Hey, bon chance.
All right, I love it. Bon chance. Thank you, Ticia. We do appreciate it. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. We want to send things back inside of Dallas Stadium to Jeff Kolb on the touchline. Jeff, you're saying players are just about to take the pitch for warm-up, something we've all been interested in seeing since they brought the soccer balls out.
We have some Norway players on the pitch, and if we take a look at that, guess who? We have the goalkeeper. So obviously, if you haven't heard us talk about penalty kick shootouts so far, know that this is the drama we're expecting to maybe happen. And now, if we look right over here, John, the three keepers for the Ivory Coast are just taking the pitch right in front of us. So you want to talk about pressure. That is pressure that we just might see here in this building. We might see some more celebrities. I think back to Argentina, the Messi match where he broke that World Cup goal scoring record. Shakira was shown on the board. Will we see the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, here? This is the first of 3 matches today. There's one up at New York, New Jersey, and then another back down in Mexico at 8 p.m. So if you followed social media with Infantino, you've seen that he is unbelievably making his way to multiple matches, sometimes that are going on at the same time. So I'd be curious to see if we see a Gianni sighting today. Don't believe we've seen him at any of the 5 matches so far, but you see some of the goalkeeper warm-ups. This is, you have to go through the whole routine. And even though this match is different from the group stage ones where you could not go to extra time and then potentially a penalty kick shootout in a do or die situation, you know, in any sport, the key is to just keep things routine. Don't change the plan. But you know it's in the back of their minds. Seeing some signs, Haaland signs, of course, that's the big superstar we're all waiting for. I saw one that was there's a new sheriff here at Haaland. The fans are oohing and eyeing and just waiting, as here we can see up on the big board here at Jerry World, aka Dallas Stadium, that the rest of the Ivory Coast team is just about to take the pitch here. So we can take a look at that as they come out the tunnel. They're being welcomed. And I'll stop for a moment so you can listen to the crowd. Wow, we just had one player run right by our camera. You can't get closer than this. So there was a little bit of an applause, a little bit of a boo as well. I'm really starting to get the sense that this will be a pro-Norway crowd. And now, John, if we look up at the big board, you can see Erling Haaland is making his way towards us. Again, Haaland, the superstar, he's not the only star. You know, Paige, you were mentioning Ødegaard with Arsenal, and so there are other players for Norway that have made this side one of the most dangerous in this tournament. And I mentioned it earlier, people were disappointed we did not get Norway and France to finish out the group stage, but Norway decided to take the gamble, you might say, of not putting everybody out there in that final match, not taking a chance at winning the group, and now they're in. Maybe come July 19th, we will see Norway and France actually duke it out in the final. But right now, it's Haaland and Norway getting ready to come on out here. I can see them gathering in the tunnel. Haaland in that number 9 with the man bun. Seems like all the powerhouse teams, a lot of them seem to have some guy who is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". There's Haaland with a man bun. So here's Haaland right here. You can see him just jogging on out. This is a guy who, his father, Alfie Haaland, actually played in the 1994 World Cup for Norway. Norway did not actually play here in North Texas, but now 32 years later, his son is here on this stage for the Norwegians, trying to today deliver the first ever group stage, or I should say knockout stage win in the nation's history. You will see on the back of Erling's jersey, it says Brought Haaland. And some people have been curious about that. Well, Brought is his mother's maiden name, and she was an athlete in her own right, a heptathlete. So you can kind of get a sense for the gene pool. But if you look at Haaland now, just sort of taking a moment on his own to get up there and check out the Ivory Coast players just across the midfield line. Again, this is one of the premier superstars, Steve and Paige, in this tournament, just 25 years old. So this is his first World Cup. Certainly will not be his last, but if history is any indication, this will be our one and only time to watch him in a World Cup here at Dallas Stadium. For both of these teams, the way the bracket is laid out, they cannot come back here for the semifinal that we have on July 14th. That's also the case for our Friday round of 32 matchup with Egypt and Australia. The round of 16 matchup, which could, as I've said a couple times already, be Spain, Portugal. We could see one of those teams again in the semifinal, but this is it. You know, Erling Haaland, even if he has Lionel Messi longevity, he's not playing here in 32 years, which is what the wait has been for us here in the States to get this World Cup back here today. And man, the history is upon us. We have the stars. We have our first ever round of 32 matchup, and we have a crowd that's really, really filling in.
Yeah, I mean, the guy is a powerhouse for Manchester City in the EPL, Jeff, and it's so funny that whenever we watch these matches on TV, all of these guys look relatively small, right? I mean, we're watching from such a wide view. You being right there next to Erling Haaland, I mean, this is a big guy.
It is. This is a guy who, I don't know if Jerry Jones is here. He hasn't been so far, to our knowledge, for any of the previous 5 group stage matches. But if he is, you know, he might be looking down and saying, Jake Ferguson's great, but, you know, maybe this guy could play tight end for me, too. I don't think Erling Haaland would take him up on that. But yeah, there are a lot of big guys out here, though. But, I mean, you know, we mentioned Messi and the history there, and I think people are just in awe of how Messi does what he does at 5'7". Well, this is the dead opposite of that. This Erling Haaland is a 6'5" killer, and he did not have a slow start to his World Cup career up at Boston Stadium. Scored 2 goals right off the bat, scored 2 goals in the next match, and so a 12-match goals scored streak that he carries for the national team into this match. And really, as I said before, this guy, as amazing as Messi is, we know about his GOAT status and his history, but as far as the sport today, Erling Haaland globally is considered one of the top 3 goal scorers living on planet Earth right now, along with Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, and we're watching all 3 of those guys in the World Cup. It's amazing that we have the opportunity to see Messi here at Dallas Stadium. Now we're seeing Erling Haaland, and we will potentially see Kylian Mbappe down the line.
Well, and we saw Kane, a week ago. He was there on the pitch in Dallas Stadium. Jeff, we've been talking all morning about how the round of 32 is really a brand new opening stage of the single elimination knockout phase for fans. A lot of people also discovering soccer for the first time. So kind of walk us through how these games are going to be different, especially when it comes to things like finding yourself when the clock is run down in a tie situation. There's some guaranteed overtime here.
Yes, so we have had stoppage time all tournament long, and that is, as we've come to learn, you know, during the course of a 45-minute half in regulation, there are pauses, whether it's for injuries or other delays, goal celebrations, and so stoppage time is added on. Well, now we get extra time, which doesn't exist in the group stage phase of the tournament. Extra time is if these 2 teams, Norway and Ivory Coast, are level at 0-0, 1-1, 2-2 at the end of 90 minutes of play, including stoppage time. Then we go to extra time. There's a little 5-minute break. It's not a full halftime. And then they play 2 15-minute halves. And back in 1994, the last time we had the World Cup here, there was something called golden goal, which is in that extra time, the first team to score wins, and that's it. Well, that was abandoned earlier this millennium. I believe it was right after 2002. And so now, say Norway scores in the first 15-minute half of extra time. Well, Ivory Coast isn't done. They can still go ahead and score, and the second half of extra time will be played. So the fun part really happens if nothing's solved in extra time. Then we go to penalty kicks, which both of these teams were second-place finishers in the group stage. That doesn't mean anything as far as order of penalty kick shootout. Both teams would get 5 attempts, or it's a best of 5. They flip a coin with the captains right after extra time to decide who goes first, and then it's a best of 5. And if it's not solved after that, then it goes to sudden death, which is what we saw with Germany and Paraguay yesterday. Yeah. So, you know, Norway, everyone knows Norway seems to be the favorite. However, if Ivory Coast can work it to a penalty kick shootout, you just never know. We could lose another one of the premier stars in this tournament in Erling Haaland.
Well, and I was going to ask too, Jeff, can you talk about the pressure of these PKs? And first of all, it's tough to even judge, right? I mean, it truly is. When you get up to the line as a keeper, you do a lot of research as far as the players that are taking these kicks and which way they tend to go. But the pressure, I mean, we saw it last night with the Netherlands. We saw it with Germany and these other teams. I mean, it can really make or break somebody's experience, and it can either cause a massive celebration or an even bigger heartbreak. I mean, the pressure is unlike anything else.
I mean, we even saw it with Messi when he was trying to break the record, man, right? I mean, you could have gotten it on that PK, but, you know, it happened during regular course of play.
You're 1,000% right, Steve. And actually, not just Messi. in the England-Croatia match in the first half, Harry Kane had a penalty kick during regular time in the first half. And he initially was stopped, although then they reviewed and said that the goalie left early, and then he was able to deposit it on a second try. So even the best players in the world feel the pressure, and you just know that your whole nation is watching, and if you mess this up, then that lives with you for your whole career. It doesn't matter if you're a Cristiano Ronaldo, a Lionel Messi, and you've had as much success or more than anyone in the history of the game. If you don't deliver in that moment, it haunts you. And really, when we think about our sports in this nation, in hockey, for example, we see, penalty shootouts during the regular season, but that doesn't exist in the playoffs. You'll never have a Stanley Cup final decided by penalty shots. But we just, in 2022, with France and Argentina, it went to that stage. It went to a penalty kick shootout, and Argentina and Messi prevailed.
Yeah, no, incredible. And that's such a good point. The pressure mounts on the back of the entire nation is waiting on this moment. You may play for a club and it gets down to that, but at the end of the day, it's just one club supporting section. Here it is. If you miss that PK and it is the make or break goal or not, then the entire nation is kind of either with you or against you, as it feels in that moment.
Yeah, we're going to relieve the pressure on Jeff Kolb for a minute. Let's take a little bit of a break. We're going to move over to Lori Brown, who is live inside of Texas Live, where, man, I would imagine it's got to be a sold-out crowd today.
Yeah, if you don't have a seat inside of the stadium, Lori, this is probably the next best place.
We're here at Texas Live. It's pretty noisy, so I couldn't exactly hear your testimony, but we are here with some North Texas fans. They've clearly chosen a side, so tell us why you are Norway fans today.
We are heading there in September, so as soon as I made it in, we thought, let's just be #1 Norway fans. So here we are.
All right. How exciting is it for you to get to see this game and think about your trip ahead?
I'll just keep taking it. It's amazing. We're super excited to go hiking and then just meet a lot of different people from Norway while we're hanging out here. So it's been really exciting, and we are looking forward to it a lot.
Are you going to find a way to sport these hats on your actual vacation?
Absolutely.
I think that will be not in the carry-on, just carry on the plane. So yeah,
we have our mascot from the last trip here. So he was bought in Oslo. So he's our table mascot.
Okay, I love Norway has so many traditions, and it's so beautiful. It's fun to get to learn about a new part of the world. So tell us about, are you lifelong soccer fans or are you newer soccer fans?
This is our lifelong soccer fans.
Yeah, so I grew up in a soccer family. My brother owns an academy here in Dallas for training. They went to the 94 World Cup, and these are my mom's earrings. So I decided to wear them out today and just support the love of the game. So.
Are you going to get to go to any of the matches?
I've been to 3. We went to one last Monday. We got to watch Messi break the world record, which was incredible. And we're hoping to maybe snag some tickets for the next 2 games.
All right, yeah, this is the exciting time here.
Exactly, yeah. We're pumped to have it in Dallas, and we can't wait to have it back.
All right, well, thanks for talking with us, and we'll send it back to you.
All right, appreciate you, Lori. We do want to remind folks, listen, if you can't get to Texas Live, if you can't get to the stadium, you can get to FanFest. You do need to register in advance. They'll have about 35,000 folks is their capacity, although they do give out about 45,000 tickets for kind of some of the ebb and flow of the day. Tons of activations, tons of opportunities to see the match as well. Our friend Alex Boyer is live at the FIFA FanFest in Fair Park. I got to imagine folks are filing in at this point.
You know, they're starting to, Steve, but I have to tell you, this I think is my 5th or 6th time out here. Certainly not the same kind of fanfare response we've seen for some of the bigger games like, Mexico or Argentina. Take a live look right now. This is one of the kind of feeder paths that lead to the pavilion there, which is where those giant screens are and folks can watch the game. You know, the gates did just open around 11 a.m. or at 11 a.m. I should say. And I can tell you that it seemed like there were probably about 100 or so people in line Of course, as you get into a big venue like this and people start to scatter, it feels like it's pretty empty right now. But I did find a couple of new friends here who are kind of attending or are attending FanFest for the first time. And you were telling me you came out for a specific reason. Tell me about that.
I really like the kinds of people from around the world that can come around, especially in Dallas. It's one of the most international cities. But even, we came in line and we were like, oh, there's going to be thousands, let's get in there quick. And we actually waited out in the sun and met people from different places. Someone from Brazil, we got someone from Argentina, and I grew up in Turkey. I just love an international, I think it's a beautiful part of humanity even. Yeah,
learning about each other. What are some of those conversations you had with people in line?
We were talking about maybe like where we grew up. So it's interesting that soccer is like getting so personal that way. Honestly, not even talking about soccer yet, and that's why I'm like here, where all the sporty stuff. Wanted to watch something. Even about different people from different places have different like faith backgrounds too, or no faith at all. So that's been interesting hearing about maybe Jesus or maybe someone not as into that.
It just brings together and opens up all sorts of conversations with people that you've never met from different parts of the world, which is exciting. I know you're not from another part of the world, you're just from Nashville, Tennessee, but it's your first time at a FanFest. I know you said you're not a big soccer fan, but you were wanting to check this out.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I don't think the game has started yet, or if it has, I haven't started.
It has not. No, it starts at noon. Yeah, you're okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I've really only seen a couple soccer games before, so that'll be really exciting.
Yeah, for sure. And how about for you? I know you're rounding out the trio here. Are you local?
I am. I'm from Denton. Okay. Yeah, not too bad of a drive. Yeah, it's
all the way from Denton. Depends on traffic, right?
It does depend on traffic. You know.
What brought you out today? Are you a Team Norway fan, Ivory Coast, just a new soccer fan in general?
Honestly, similar reason for them is just conversations and to hear people's stories and to share mine, like just connection. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you all enjoy the match. It's going to be a good one, and we appreciate your time today. I hope you get to talk with some folks and learn some new things. So again, people just now starting to trickle in, that match kicking off at noon, so we do expect more people as the hour goes on. Back to you guys.
Listen, I mean, you make a good point, because for the other matches that we've seen, FanFest, particularly when Mexico played, I mean, there were thousands of people lined up waiting to get in before the gates even opened. So if you're sitting at home thinking to yourself, well, gosh, I've been before, it was too crowded. It sounds like today might be the day to go, friend.
You'll have VIP seats if you come out to this match, I can tell you that.
Well, and listen, a lot of these installations too, these activations at FanFest have been so popular as well, and I've seen a lot of talk online. I know those Bank of America charm bracelets that they're handing out for free. People can't get them because FanFest has been so busy. So just another reason to get out there today if you haven't been out there already or been able to get a queue in line just to get your hands on these things. So there's a lot to do at FanFest, even if you're not the biggest soccer fan, and maybe just have the day off and want to go do something. It is a good opportunity.
They do also, Alex, they do a great job of, there's a huge covered pavilions there, even if you're not in Dos Equis. They have those huge covered spaces with the, with the giant fans and stuff. So if you're concerned about, gosh, I'm going to be out there standing in the blazing sun all day, it's really not the case.
Yeah, I may have to tell on myself a little bit if Quincy Pants over here. We got one of those big giant fans right here, Steve. So we got some prime real estate for ourselves right now. And I can tell you that the area is starting to fill in a bit. We do have some Ivory Coast fans here behind me sitting down. Hey, guys, how's it going? So certainly people are starting to trickle in, but I think everybody's got the same idea. Stake out some prime real estate in front of one of these big fans until the match starts.
And listen, whether it's a covered pavilion or a big fan, you're going to need AC at some point today. That heat is ticking up. Peyton May, she found herself some AC. Well, not yet. Outside of Texas Live. She's been standing in the heat all morning long talking to fans. But man, what a fun time to be on an assignment like this with these two fan bases coming together.
Paige, I think you're talking about the fun time that we're having here. I mean, it is so active right now. These fans are actually about to go into the stadium. Some of them are still looking for tickets. Others are just getting ready to have a time out here. I mean, there's dancing, there's people chanting. Everyone is having so much fun. Are you guys having a great time? It seems like that's a yes. I would take it. I mean, it is just so active, though. Just like groups of people around us, hoping that they can finally get a ticket to come in, maybe a last-minute ticket. They're kind of just desperately wanting to keep doing this to hang out with their friends and the crowds. You are so talented.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This is amazing.
We're hoping we win today. So basically, we're going for the team. We're going for Ivory Coast, and I know we win 2-1 for sure.
Tell me about your fan base. Tell me what you guys.
As you can see, we all out here ready for the team. We started already, so we know definitely we're gonna win. That's why we're here to encourage our team to play and win.
Is everyone liking Texas?
Oh, everything loves Texas. Everything is good. Everything is bigger in Texas. As you can see, everything is big. The fan base is big. We are ready to go.
How is the heat working with you guys?
Man, it's crazy. I mean, I believe we're kind of used to it, but we will manage to get it ready. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, have a good one, all right?
Thanks. I mean, that guy back there has been having the best time. He's been screaming literally for the past few hours. It is just so fun. People of all ages, too. Hi. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Are you excited to cheer on your team, my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah? It is just so great out here. I mean, constant dancing, constant cheering. Oh, you got, okay, let's see. Let's go.
On it live.
I'm feeling the energy back here in the studio.
I know, like slowly but surely, everyone joins in too. Just people from the street, people coming out of Texas side. They're like, let's all just come in and sing, dance together. It is so much fun.
All right,
the talent. Talented musicians
Listen,
too.
And not just the drums, but the return of the vuvuzela as well. You people with their plastic horns out there.
Love it.
Peyton Yeager and Stephen Dahl inside of Dallas Stadium, where things are probably starting to get just as noisy. We are less than a half hour away from kickoff here as fans fill the stadium.
I thought Peyton May was going to
getting the moves, the
hip action there. We want to bring that music inside here.
For sure.
Please, can we get them inside?
Yes, they need to come inside.
I know, and the number one thing, we're facing the doors right now, and every single time someone walks in, they pull out their phone because they want to take a video of the stadium.
I want you guys to look at our side cam. It's focused on the Norway section. We're starting to see some consolidation going on of where the fans are going to be. We're probably going to see some real rowing happening.
So this
right
that is to the left of us, and this is kind of the biggest Norway fan section that we have seen, and they have already been loud.
They just put Mr. Rowe on the screen. He just did an interview here.
Okay, tell us about that.
So I talked to him yesterday.
Okay.
And, you know, he was saying this is something he pitched to the supporter section for the team last year, and they took on to it, and now everyone's doing it. I mean, the police officers were doing it when the plane landed on the tarmac over the weekend.
I saw on social media they went to the rodeo last night.
Yes.
And they were only here for one night, really, if you think about it. You know, possibly one night or, I don't know, maybe two at most. So they want to get as many Texas things maybe as they can get.
And he talked about the barbecue. That's what people are.
Okay, so Mr. Rowe is the man who came up with the rowing chant that we're excited to see inside of Dallas Stadium. That section is over to our left. They've already been loud. Haaland was on the screen, and they already were chanting, so we know it's going to be loud on our section.
Place is going nuts. I want to bring in our friend Jeff Cobb. We're going to be talking to him. Jeff is down on the pitch. I know you have to get off there in a matter of minutes. Tell us how the vibes at the lower level.
Well, I mean, just looking up and out, guys, this place is packed, right? I mean, it's really filling in. As we can see, Erling Haaland and the rest of the Norway players are leaving. Haaland giving a nice little tennis clap, golf clap to the Norway faithful. So it's a big Norway contingent here. The Ivory Coast, looking at their guys, they seem pretty relaxed, pretty loose. I think, they probably know the talk on the outside is that they are the underdogs. I love the kits. I think they have a great color scheme. And they want to try and pull off another upset. We have seen that so far in this knockout round. No upset bigger than Paraguay, 41st ranked team over Germany, 4-time world champs. So it's not a huge gap. I believe Norway's 23rd right now, and Ivory Coast is 31st. And both of these teams have really been able to score early. So, they're loose. They're relaxed now. The vibe is, it's match time. They'll try and think of this as just any other match, but we all know it's not. And we know what the pressure might look like if it gets to a penalty kick shootout. And I know we've talked that to death, but just thinking, Stephen and Peyton, about what this atmosphere and the energy might turn to if we get that moment, it's pretty hard to contain the excitement. Wondering what that would be like.
Yeah, no, and hopefully we do get to see a little bit of that drama. Jeff, we know you have to clear the pitch in just about 5 minutes, so we do appreciate your input here on our coverage today. We're going to let you get to that, but hey, if you're heading out to the match today, you're going to want to be hydrated, put some sunscreen on. Our temperatures are going to be near the century mark. Kylie Capps with a forecast update for us for folks heading out to the big game.
Guys, we can't stress that enough. I mean, truly, a lot of these people are coming from parts of the world where, yeah, the heat, a little bit of that humidity, maybe they're not quite used to. So here we go. Our kickoff forecast, temperatures will be in the low 90s. The heat index likely in those mid to upper 90s, and winds will be cranking out of the south. I actually think that's going to help the heat feel a little bit less stifling. Lots of sunshine on tap too, especially for folks who have plans to hang out outside of Dallas Stadium through the entire game. FIFA FanFest, lots of sunscreen, lots of water. By halftime, temperatures will be in those mid 90s with the heat index right around 99. And then by the time the match wraps up, we'll hit our high temperature for the day in those upper 90s under mostly sunny skies with the heat index right around 101. Tomorrow, basically a repeat. We saw that yesterday. It's kind of a copy and paste forecast over the next couple of days as high pressure remains in control. We're looking for highs again this afternoon in the mid to upper 90s with the heat index around 100. A very similar forecast tomorrow. Feeling anywhere across North Texas between 100 upwards of about 104. Could always be worse though. There are parts of the country that are dealing with those heat advisories and excessive heat warnings. Just not across the Lone Star State. So that's good news. That means that basically our heat index values are going to stay shy of that advisory criteria. Our feels like temperatures right now, and it's not even noon. Most of us feel like those low 90s across North Texas, and I once again expect our feels like timeline to approach about 100, upwards of about 103 through the afternoon, with our ambient air temperatures hovering in those mid to upper 90s. We recorded the hottest day of the year so far yesterday, officially climbing to 98 degrees. Today will be a repeat, and then tomorrow, copy and paste once again before we heat it up a little bit more, rounding out the work week and heading into the holiday weekend. Right now at Dallas Stadium, beautiful shot, a little bit of a haze out there in the atmosphere thanks to that Saharan dust. I'll talk more about that in just a second, but most of us right now, again, are in those mid to upper 80s as the ambient air temperature is still in the 80s. The feels like temperatures are in those low to mid 90s. Satellite and radar high pressure firmly in control. Just a few wispy clouds expected through the afternoon, and that is it. I actually expect sunshine to dominate today. Tonight will feature mostly clear skies. Those winds stay strong out of the south before they finally start to lessen up throughout the day tomorrow. We'll see some passing clouds tomorrow morning before they clear for plenty of sun once again by the afternoon. Temperatures once again in those mid to upper 90s. this is the time of year where our forecast starts to sound a little bit repetitive. So anytime there's a small change, like stronger winds, we really focus on that because it is what makes the forecast a little bit different than what we've seen in the previous days. Today we'll see those gusts between 25 and 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, gusts come down. They'll gust between 20 to 25 miles per hour. Under those mostly sunny skies today, you'll notice a little bit of a haze. That gave us a beautiful sunset yesterday evening with that Saharan dust filtering in. But through the afternoon hours, the sky takes on more of a whitish tint as that Saharan dust filters in. Again, Norway, Ivory Coast, we are so excited for kickoff here very shortly. High pressure staying off to the east and northeast, eventually heading out towards the mid-Atlantic. That will allow for some low shower and thunderstorm chances by the holiday weekend. I think especially by Sunday and Monday afternoon. Very low shower chances to the east and southeast Thursday. We dry it out as high pressure briefly returns Friday, and then a couple more showers will be possible Saturday. 10% coverage. We up that to about 20% both Sunday and Monday, but still, those are heat of the day thunderstorms. Very used to that this time of year. Our Saharan dust forecast, notice what happens. I have this on loop. So later on this afternoon, you see that dust clear out, and then by tomorrow, we are dust free. So that hazy sky cover, long gone tomorrow. Blue skies look to dominate. We're almost to the 4th of July, too. Our firework forecast will be a little toasty by the time we head into Saturday evening. Temperatures will be in those mid to upper 90s. We're going to be dealing with some extra clouds, but I think our forecast stays dry Saturday before those low storm chances return Sunday afternoon. The other part of this forecast, those winds will be on the lighter side by the time the sun sets. On your forewarned 7-day forecast, those mid to upper 90s are on tap for the foreseeable future. Do we hit 100 degrees on the 4th? Eek, that is going to be the question. 99 or 100, it'll all feel the same. Again, the hottest day that we've seen so far this year, 98. That was yesterday. I think we got a couple more 98s to go. Then we climb to 99. And then, yes, do we hit 100? It's going to be close. Back to you.
Of course, it hits the century mark on 4th of July.
On 4th of July.
We were doing so well.
All right, we have a live look inside of Dallas Stadium right now. You see Team Norway, man. The fans are really packing the stadiums. I do have to say, and maybe just this is the side of the stadium that our cameras happen to be on.
Yeah.
But Team Norway does seem to be out-representing the Ivory Coast at this point. Of course, they're doing their
famous row.
Their signature row there.
There we go.
There it is.
There's a pause between them. I still haven't gotten the pause down, but it's a long pause. Let's listen in. You gotta love it. I mean, less than 20 minutes away from kickoff, and that stadium is already electric.
Team Norway on their feet, also on their feet. Peyton Yeager, Stephen Dial standing by for us, high above the pitch inside of Dallas Stadium. Hey, guys.
I gotta have, look.
She has goosebumps because we just saw our first row in person.
Oh my gosh.
In the stadium.
They are so loud, but they're really,
to our left.
they're literally right to our left. I don't know, I was excited about
We're
that.
We're gonna see a couple more.
I know, do they do it multiple times during the game?
Multiple times. So we'll be able to get in there and
Y'all are gonna have to see on social media. I'm
Peyton
gonna be
ready to hop over.
I'm not kidding you.
Out of her riser.
Then I realized our viewers are like, we don't want to see you. We want to see them.
I want to hop in.
I was like, oh, pan, but I don't think they want to see me in it.
So right now, the stadium is almost full. We're about to have that opening ceremony where the kids walk out with the players onto the pitch.
I love that.
The flags, the national anthems. We are almost at that moment.
We really are. And they were going back and forth between Cote d'Ivoire's songs and they were panning to their fans. And they're so excited. And then obviously we just saw the row for Norway. So both fan bases are getting their time to shine. The sprinklers just
turned off, right?
Yeah,
right before the
turned off.
starting lineups went up. So they've introduced both of the lineups.
Yep.
And I loved the Cote d'Ivoire's players. They looked really loose and relaxed.
Super calm, super relaxed. And this is the first time I've been to a couple.
Okay.
This is the first time I haven't seen players walking around with their phones, like
oh,
taking it in.
interesting.
I
Okay.
didn't really see them walking in, taking it in. Nothing wrong with that.
Right. No, I
But
did
just
see them kind of look up,
yeah.
and this is obviously a huge stadium.
I mean, this is their first time in a knockout round. I mean, the African countries, this is their year. The
Right.
most African countries in this stage of the World Cup. And so this is huge for them. So
I know.
they're probably internally a little jittery.
But I don't think you would really notice. They are
notice.
loose,
Yes.
but also I think they're all high energy at the same time. Passionate, high energy. They move really quick, but they also just look like they're out there having so much fun.
Yes. Man, this is going to be a great matchup,
I know.
guys. Jeff talked a little earlier about the teams are kind of evenly matched.
Similar.
Of course, Erling Haaland being the biggest name on the pitch today. But both teams, when it comes to teams, both of them, we were talking in the car, both of them won 2 matches.
Right, in the group stage, Cote d'Ivoire lost to Germany.
Yeah.
Norway lost to France. Germany's now out. So take
France
that,
is one of the
take
favorites.
that how you will. So I think, Norway a little bit of advantage, but not that much.
Not that much. I mean,
Anything can happen, right?
I'm just enjoying the vibes. Do you hear them singing in the background? Norway.
They are they're in my left ear.
Singing. And you see our cutaway shot right there.
Oh, yes.
And it's tradition for soccer fans. They're holding up
Oh,
their
they're holding up their scarves.
Holding up where they're from. Guys, the vibes.
Oh, they are
They're
so
bubbling.
high, and we know that the fan base travels very well. We've seen them in New York, Foxborough.
Yes.
And so we're so happy to have both of these teams here. And it's been so great to get to know them. And I just think that the energy yesterday from all of those matches, that I think maybe anything could happen.
Anything can happen.
So,
And this would, it
yeah.
proved it. I mean, Japan almost beating Brazil. Japan was not supposed to beat Brazil. Came into the final minutes. You got your orange people, the Netherlands.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an upset, losing to Morocco. Germany was one of the favorites for some, losing. I mean, and now here, all eyes are going to be here on Dallas Stadium in Arlington for our first knockout round.
Yes.
And look who's making his
Oh my gosh.
Guys,
Speed is coming.
We're gonna have to get him soon. Speed.
Oh my.
Steve and Paige, do y'all know who
Do you know
Speed is?
the amount of people around him right now? Oh, he's in a Cote
52
d'Ivoire
million
jersey.
followers on Instagram.
Oh,
wow.
Well,
we're gonna get him.
he's in an orange jersey.
Yeah.
Wait.
He's in a Cote d'Ivoire jersey. But we're gonna get him. If it's not right now, y'all are gonna come back.
Can we? I don't know. We've
Did
got
you
a
say
lot of cameras
Speed,
going
the
on.
streamer?
I'm gonna go get him, but be prepared to
The
come back to us.
amount
I'm
of
going to
cell
go get him.
phones?
Be prepared to come back to us. That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay.
Well, we'll
Is that
check. I'm not
possible?
sure if we
How
can.
are
They
you
probably
gonna
have to
get through
clear
that
their
crowd?
station. We're going to let you get to work over there. We're going to switch gears a little bit because, of course, the party not only happening inside the stadium, but outside as well. Lori Brown live and tied inside Texas Live. Now, for folks who are thinking, okay, I'm going to come out there, I'll just wander in, there's a whole ticketing process that goes along. I would imagine those tickets may be hard to come by today.
Steve, there is a fun atmosphere here for people who couldn't get tickets or couldn't find that amount of money to pay for tickets. And we've got some teachers from Mesquite that are clearly on summer vacation today. So tell us about why are you here at Texas Live and how much are you enjoying this World Cup experience?
It's the best place to see the game that isn't at the stadium. Unfortunately, couldn't get tickets for that, but this is the next best thing. And honestly, the energy here, always during all the games, is always fantastic. And can't wait for tonight's game. It's gonna be great.
Okay, yeah, I see you're already dressed, ready for tonight's
Yes, ma'am.
game.
It's gonna be a long day.
Okay, what about you? You're representing red, I see, Norway.
Yes, I'm expecting a big win for Norway. Yes, I'm so excited to be here. This is a great place to watch it. Yeah.
All right, and what about Norway gets you excited to cheer for them?
Haaland, yes. you have to root for him. So makes everything more exciting. The fans are here and the rowing and everything. It's a great atmosphere.
All right, what about you? Are you enjoying having the World Cup here in North Texas?
Yeah, it's been pretty fun out here. We're going to be pretty much here all day watching all the games.
Okay, so are you going to stay all the way till Mexico?
All the way up to Mexico. We both dressed up for it.
Right, all right, make sure you're in, you've got your parking spot, you got your seat, all that good stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. All right, well, it's definitely a fun place to be here to enjoy the game and almost have a game-like atmosphere because of all the energy that's here. Back to you.
Okay, listen, I'm actually not, are you able to hear us well? I know that it's loud there. Can we ask you a couple of questions?
It just got louder as you said that.
All right, we'll let her go.
Maybe not.
We'll let her go.
Hey, when's the last time you've been to Texas Live?
Never.
You've never been to Texas?
Never been
Listen,
inside
let me
of
tell you one
Texas
thing
Live.
about Texas Live. 100-foot screen. That's
Yeah.
all you have to say.
Well, we were on it last week. I remember when we were there at Live by Lowe's doing our show during the 10 Live.
Yeah.
And people were sending us pictures from inside of Texas
Yeah.
Live. I probably misspoke when we were tossing to her. I'm thinking, well, gosh, this is, round of 32. But it's also Tuesday at noon.
Yeah.
It looked like there's some seating there. So if you are interested in going there, I would check out. I'm assuming the ticketing process that they have is probably in effect for today, although I don't know that.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit different, right? I think the other games we've seen had such big fan bases. Not to say Norway doesn't. I think it has a massive fan base here, but it might be harder to find some Ivory Coast fans. It might come out of the woodworks. We've seen a lot of them travel up south from Houston or where not, but at the end of the day, there are really good opportunities to watch these two teams battle it out. This is the start of the tournament, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, the group stage was, it is what it is. It advanced us to this point, but this is where everything matters.
Well, and listen, I'll tell you, and the group stage was great, but those were also guaranteed fan bases, right? Like you knew exactly where your team was going to be. You knew exactly when they were going to play. You knew exactly who they were going to play against. You knew exactly what itinerary could get you here to the U.S. I would dare say even some of the international folks that we met during the group stage came here over to the U.S. without tickets to the game.
Yeah.
We saw it when we were out there, certainly people walking around still searching for tickets even though they had traveled thousands of miles. So by the way, if you're looking to maybe take part in some of these activations and some of these gathering points that we've been talking to you about since this started a couple of weeks ago, today might be the day. Alex Boyer seeing evidence of that at FIFA FanFest at Fair Park.
Yeah, hey guys, when the producer told me in my ear that they were coming to me next, I was really scrambling to find somebody. Look, you recognize these colors.
I do.
This is not Ivory Coast, this is not Norway, but we got Carlos here. You told me you got here early for one reason.
Well, I got here for one reason. First of all, I didn't have no ticket. It was sold out, so I had to buy a ticket online resale.
Okay.
But I made it here. I made it all the way from Oklahoma. So I'm here. I got here on Friday. My car broke down on the US 75. I mean, I've been passing through a lot of stuff on this World Cup, but it's worth it, I'm here to support Mexico, and I met a lot of good people around from different nationalities. Everybody get along together, good vibes. I mean, to me, it's my first World Cup, and I love it, I love it, and I hope Mexico wins tonight, They never made it to the 5th game. So I hope they made it to the 5th game in history,
Wow, Carlos, I mean, you really have gone through some trials and tribulations to get here. Like you said, broken down car, quite the pilgrimage to make sure you are here to see Mexico play tonight. I know you're going to sit in there at least for the early match with Norway and Ivory Coast. What do you think about that matchup? You have any stake in that game?
Man, I hope Ivory Coast wins. They got a good team. I mean, they never made it to a far away. I mean, it's like yesterday. We was here at the Morocco game. All these Moroccan people was happy. Netherlands people went home sad. I mean, I hope Ivory Coast can win. Bring happiness to their country.
Absolutely. And Carlos, before I let you go, like we were talking a little bit with my anchors back at the station, very quiet here today. You said you were here for some of the other games. Even though it's quiet, you still like being out here and seeing it on the big screen and being around people from other nations?
Yeah, I love it. I like yesterday, I got to tell you, man, they got the Brazilians party. I got here at 11. I went home at 11 at night when they closed down. I mean, they got good vibes, Yeah. Compared to Mexico, I heard the FanFest is good. I mean, they're going crazy over there.
Sold out, yeah.
Yeah, they're sold out. But here, everything's more respect. Everybody respect each other. Yeah. And that's what about the game. About respect each other, love each other. No matter where you're from, we all family. We all God's creation. So.
Absolutely. Well, Carlos, you said it well, and I can tell you, my friend, I just came from over there. There's maybe 25, 30 people there, so you're going to get a good seat. Appreciate you. Good luck tonight, man. Thanks. Take care. So there you go, guys. Again, people from all across the world. Carlos with a broken down car making it down here to FanFest. Nothing standing in the way between fans and their teams, no matter what team that is.
Listen, Alex Boye enjoys the VIP experience, so this is a perfect assignment for him, right?
Seriously, and after what Carlos has been through with his car breaking down and driving all the way, you know what? You deserve that seat right in front of you.
All right, Alex, we're going to let you take a break, and also we're going to take a break for just a minute. We are now moments away from the round of 32 match between the Ivory Coast and Norway at Dallas Stadium. A live look at that stadium in the Arlington Entertainment District as we press pause for just a minute.